Okay, everyone, it is 1:30, so I think we will begin our webinar. So thank you very much for joining us today. Before we begin, I would like to just remind everyone to keep your microphone muted, please, and we will have an opportunity at the end for questions, which then you will be welcome to unmute yourself and ask your questions at that time. So I am Sarah Miles, and I am the Vice Principal Admissions at DSC. And a little bit about myself, I've been here for 14 years. I've been a teacher, a head teacher, and am now Vice Principal Admissions. And I'm very excited to share with you today what we have to offer for all of our current students this summer. So there are many benefits to joining summer schools or the additional summer programs for students of all ages. Having 2 months break in the summer can be challenging for some students. So joining one of our summer programs would allow your child to continue to develop their social, emotional skills while also developing new friendships with their peers. It's also a wonderful opportunity to reach ahead in any subject matter that your child's interested in. Or if your child finds a particular subject difficult, this is also a great opportunity to still receive credit for a particular credit course where they're able to focus only on one subject at a time. So we're very pleased to offer a large variety of options this summer for our current families. DSC summer school programs are taught by our current DSC teachers. We offer English as a second language for students in grades 1 to grade 8. So this means that if your child is currently in PG, they are more than welcome to join our grade 1 ESL summer school. We'll be assigning students to the appropriate ESL levels based on their age and also based on their current English proficiency levels. And we're very excited also to offer high school credit courses. So this will be discussed in detail later. There's several options to choose from, including math, ESL, and English. So this summer, we will be offering additional summer programs, which are interest-based, and they're taught by qualified instructors and tutors. These programs offer a wide variety of options to choose from for students in both primary and secondary. These programs will begin on July 12th and will run all the way through to August 13th. Most programs are offered on a weekly basis, which will be discussed in detail later. It's very important to note, though, that your child can enroll in either the AM morning classes or the PM classes, but they cannot select both. So as mentioned, there are many benefits to joining our DSC summer school or additional summer programs, such as reaching ahead in a particular subject area, learning a new skill, or simply improving on your child's English language skills. So this is our DSC summer school. This is designed to assist students to develop and improve their English language skills through activities. So students will develop their reading and writing skills through basic phonetic awareness and spelling patterns, while the more advanced ESL students will learn to read and write and effectively communicate in English. So activities for the DSC summer school will include such things like read alouds, role play, educational games, oral presentations, and we will help your child develop a love for the English language. As mentioned, these programs are taught by our current DSC teachers. So as you can see here, there's a variety of activities and opportunities to demonstrate and improve upon their English language skills through fun, interactive, and engaging activities. We have a great range of high school credit-based courses available this year. As I mentioned, it's an excellent opportunity to jump ahead on your graduation requirements or simply take that one course that you may find challenging, as it will be the only subject you focus on during summer. Please note that students who are currently in grade 8 are also welcome to take a grade 9 credit course to jumpstart their pathway to graduation. As I mentioned, we offer English, ESL, and math credits. Also, we can arrange a private meeting with our guidance team to help discuss which credit course is best suited for your child. So our summer school in grade 1 to 8 ESL program will run from 9 a.m. till noon with a short break for recess. The fee for the grade 1 to 8 ESL summer school is $7,240. Our high school credit course will be offered from 8 a.m. to 3:45 p.m., with the morning portion being on campus, followed by a lunch break, and also allowing enough time for students to travel home, and they'll continue their school day at home online from 1:30 till 3:45. The cost of this program is $13,315. So as mentioned earlier, the guidance team is here to help your child assist which credit-based course is the best selection for them in terms of their timetable. So as mentioned at the beginning, we are very excited to offer additional summer programs for both elementary and secondary students that are interest-based and conducted by qualified instructors. We are excited to welcome our guest speakers today that you will hear from shortly. So as you can see from this list, the additional summer programs truly do have something for everyone. From interior design to chess programs, there's something for every child in Hong Kong where they'll be able to gain new skills, develop new friendships, and simply try something new. The additional summer programs range from 3 days to 1 week in duration, and they vary in fee depending on which program you select. So please do keep in mind, again, when you're signing up for the classes, that it's either AM or PM session, but you cannot select both. We're thrilled to be working with various partners to expand our summer offerings, and I am pleased to introduce to you Ms. Katja from Ballroom Bees, Mr. Kiran Vaswani from Build Something Different, Mr. Katoro and Mr. Samuel from Faust, and Ms. Ben Marins from Ben Marins Photography. So I would like to turn it over to Ms. Katja from Ballroom Bees, where she will share more about what programs they will be offering this summer.
Hello, Sarah. Thank you so much for the introduction. And Ballroom Bees and I are very excited to be a part of Delia's summer program. So my name is Katja Verschulis. I am the director and founder of Ballroom Bees. I am also a professional ballroom dancer, Canadian Latin champion, and actress and choreographer. I moved to Hong Kong 3 years ago with very young children, boys, and I've thought and realized that there's not many dance programs that really unite boys and girls together. With my experience and my husband, who's also a former world champion, we wrote a curriculum, and our program in the last year really has grown so much. We now have over 8 locations across Hong Kong, and we are very, very proud of it. Ballroom Bees classes are genuinely one of the highlights of Children's Weeks. The classes are really fun and interactive at a high pace to keep the kids' attention, but with enough repetition and focus for them to learn new steps. Children improve their coordination, balance, and have picked up amazing choreography. Our summer program in Delia will consist of 5 weeks, and the age range will range from 4 years up to 11 years. The children will be able to do stretching, warm-ups, choreography, and really great interaction for them to be able to dance together and with their peers, learn etiquette, social skills, and at the end of each week, which is going to be fantastic, they get to have and do a performance for the parents and for friends, which is very, very popular in our program. The price for the camps is $2,250. That's 3 hours per day. And we have a 10% discount for siblings, and if you're joining with 2 friends together. And we are really pleased to offer a 15% early bird discount until the end of the month, until April 30th. Our program has now been nominated for Best After School Program by the Hong Kong Living Education Awards, and we've managed to grow from just under 70 students to over 2,000 students in less than a year just by word of mouth from parents. I really hope to see you, and really hope that you get to experience our program by our world-renowned, incredible teachers. And I'm going to be here at the end of the seminar to answer any questions you may have.
Great. Thank you very much, Ballroom Bees. I would now like to pass it over to Build Something Different.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mrs. Miles. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Karan Baswani, and I work for a company called Build Something Different, or BSD Education. We're an educational technology and curriculum organization that partners with schools all around the world to provide digital skills education for students aged 8 to 18. So we actually design curriculum for subjects like coding, design, game development, web development, app development, and artificial intelligence. To date, we've worked with more than 37,000 students, more than 2,400 teachers, and 160 schools in the world. Next slide, please. So what we're offering with JDS School of Canada this summer, and we're very excited to be partnering with DSC for this summer, is we're offering courses for students in coding, game development, app development, virtual reality, AI, and entrepreneurship. All of our courses are taught by qualified, trained, and background checked instructors. We do have a selection of online classes as well as offline classes at the DSC campus. More details and registrations for the course can be done through the link below. On the link, there is also an option to actually WhatsApp us directly. So if parents want to know more information about the course, want to get a detailed syllabus, and how these courses can actually benefit your students, our team will be more than happy to understand and explain everything to you. So we look forward to seeing most of you at our courses, and thank you again, DSC, for this opportunity.
Great, thank you very much. We would now like to move over and hear from Faust.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam and this is Kataro and we're from Faust, and we've been bringing the wonderful world of theatre to young people since 1999. This summer, we'll be running a 5-day summer theatre programme for ages 4 to 15 at DSC. Our summer theatre and drama programmes are essentially designed to develop and boost a child's creativity and self-expression through drama and storytelling. For our younger ages, we'll be focusing on developing their actors' tools through voice, body, and imagination. Older children, for our groups, will be able to build upon the same tools with more of a challenging aspect through drama exercises, essentially enabling them to become well-rounded performers. Mm-hmm. At the end of the week, we'll work towards a performance which will be invited for their family members to come along. But essentially before government guidelines, we'll be doing a live stream performance on the last day. So it will either be invited guests or live stream. I'll just pass over to Kataro, who will be able to explain the times and the dates.
Yes, next slide, please. Thank you. So this summer will be our first time at Delia School in Taikushing, and we'll be there for 5 weeks starting on July 19th. And you can see that each program is 5 days long, 2.5 hours each day. So, and also one more thing is that for each week, we explore different contents, different stories, as many of our members tend to join multiple weeks. So in addition to summer theatre, we also have creative writing and musical theatre courses at our studio in Shenyang. To register, all you need to do is go to the summer page in our website, www.faustworld.com, and there is a super early bird offer of 15% if you register by the end of April, next Friday.
Thank you, and we're looking forward to answering any of your questions about our drama programs at the end of the presentation. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you very much. And we're now moving to Mr. Marins from Ben Marins Photography.
Great. Thank you, Mrs. Miles. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all on a sunny afternoon. My name's Ben. I'm a professional photographer living in Hong Kong the last 3 years. I've been shooting for the last 20 years and have done a lot of work with several newspapers like the Globe and Mail and the Toronto Star back home and SCMP here. I also work with various clients in Hong Kong, like the Jockey Club, Taiku Place, Peninsula Hotel, Cathay Pacific, and some really incredible nonprofits like Impact HK and Amnesty International Hong Kong and the Hong Kong Dog Rescue. My passion lies in telling stories about people and the planet, and my favorite work really has been supporting nonprofits to help tell their story. I've also been, for the past 4 years, the Chief Experience Officer for Photographers Without Borders, which is a charity that connects photographers with nonprofits around the world. And I've led our storytelling school program there. So I've run workshops for photographers, both professional and amateur, from Sumatra, Nepal, Hong Kong, as well as remotely via Zoom. The great opportunity is always to teach tradecraft and to help open people's eyes to the power of photography and visual storytelling. So really pleased to be working with Delia this summer to offer 5 week-long sessions that will run from 1 to 4 p.m. daily. And they'll be grouped by age, and they'll be small group sizes. We're going to max out at 10 students to really ensure a lot of one-to-one coaching, as well as partnerships amongst the students. It's really key and really important to do interactive learning. So there'll be a mix of class time as well as some shooting time in and around the DSC campus. Maybe to the next slide, please, Ms. Miles. So we'll spend some time in the classroom, we'll learn some of the techniques, we'll learn some of the theory, and then we'll go out into the community or onto the DSC campus and actually practice the work that, that we're learning. And we'll cover things like lighting, portraits, street photography, the ethics of photography, the creative process, some basic editing skills. And it really doesn't matter what kind of camera you bring. If you've got a smartphone or if you've got a digital SLR, it will all apply, and we'll really work with each of the students to help capture beautiful stories and to do assignments as well that they'll bring back to class. And as a group, we'll work together and provide constructive feedback on what worked well, what could be improved upon, and working all towards a project. At the end, each student will receive a framed portrait of one of their prints because there's nothing better than seeing your photos printed and to hang that on a wall and show it off to friends and family. And maybe we'll even coordinate an exhibition at the school too. So really excited. The details are, I'm going to put a link in the chat if you want to check out my website for the storytelling workshop. And if you have any questions, by all means, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks.
Great, thank you very much. So I'm sure you've heard something that you're eager to apply to, and here is the details for the various programs. So in order to apply for DSC Summer School ESL programs, that's for students in PG to grade 8, you will need to submit an application form along with a check that's payable to Delia School of Canada. Once you submit the application form, a member of our admissions team will follow up with you right away. You can either access the application form online, which we will be sending you, or you can pick up a paper copy from the admissions counter in our head office. And if you are in secondary and you would like to apply to our DSC Summer School secondary credit courses, please also complete an application, indicate which credit course you would like to take. We'll follow up with secondary administration, and once the credit course has been approved, our admissions team will follow up with you again regarding the payment. And again, just a reminder that if you're unsure of which credit course your child should take, then we would be happy to arrange a meeting with our guidance team where you can discuss that. Now, if you're interested in joining any of our additional summer programs listed in our brochure and discussed briefly today, there is another application form for that, and you can submit an application indicating which class you would like to take, and the check should be payable to Gain Ease Limited. Again, we have a minimum of 7 participants that must be enrolled in order for the program to go through. And another final reminder that you cannot register for both AM and PM. You must select one. If you're interested in any of the additional summer programs that we heard from our guest speakers today, they each have their own individual virtual registration, which we will also send you in our summer school brochure. And there's much more detail in there that you'll be able to review. So after the webinar today, we'll be forwarding you each our brochure and additional information on how to apply. If you're unsure, you're more than welcome to call the school directly, and we would be happy to discuss individually with you which additional summer school program or additional summer program is best suited for your child. So there is our information there. If you would like to discuss, please give us a call anytime or send us an email, and we're happy to talk to you about what is the best selection for your child. So at this point in time, I would like to open up the floor for any questions. And just so everyone knows, if you have any questions related to high school credit courses, our secondary principal is here today, Mr. Morrison, and he's happy to answer any questions related to secondary credit courses. So at this point in time, you can either unmute yourself and ask away, or you can type in the chat function.